Hello YouTube, my name is Gog and welcome back to Feed the Base Monster Pack! Alright guys, well we made some progress here. Look at this, look what we got going here. It is going real nice with two of these guys. And so what's going on here is these guys have a 2-block range and they're overlapping on these two. And so I'm planning on tiling this so it'll be overlapping here. And they're getting here, but not as good. So, yeah, it took me a while to figure out these turtles. Not a real good with the turtles. But, man, it's going. It is going good. Stuff's getting sucked right off there, right into the me with the impulse item ducts there. And this thing is ridiculous. If we have this going like a large scale, it would be unreal. Oh, but you know what I really would love would be to have a bus that has both fluid and items so that I can have this side here, because as this stands, this thing has to have 3 sides with input. The bottom and one of the sides has to be for water. I hate that. I wish I could put the water in some other way. I really wish I do. But this is working good. We are going to probably tear this all down and put this up in a better spot. Cause yeah, I mean we could do this anywhere. I mean it doesn't really need light. I mean it's just yeah, it goes. So it feels a little cheaty, but we're gonna do it just to do it. I don't know if we're going to be using this for a lot of stuff, but we're just going to do it to do it. You can see sometimes it misses, but it's pretty good about getting it. It's not 100%, so you got that one. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I think it's going to be insane when we have this going. But yeah, we can only do it 4 at a time because we have to have one side for the stuff. So I'm thinking we'll have 4 and then 4 little plots inside there, and that should be good. And that should make us ridiculous amounts of stuff. I think it will. And we did a little messing around with my computery stuff, like my computer. And I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a better frame rate. And my computer is just performing a little bit better in general. But yeah, things are going good here. I'm excited about getting this set up, and we're going to be cutting here and cutting back when we have this going in its full glory here. I'm thinking, so it looks like we can tile it as long as we want this direction. Yeah, we have to have 2 sides of this thing with water on it. So yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. Alright guys, I will be right back after some stuff here. Alright guys, we are back, and holy cow. Look at this. The game's kind of freaking out. Rotarycraft's glitching out a little bit. This thing is running like crazy. We got bones over here, we got blaze, and we got some magmas going. Look at this thing, guys! Seriously, I've never seen a magic farm run like this. I'm sorry. I think I just innovated the industry here, guys. I don't know, maybe not. I'm an idiot. I don't know. I haven't really looked that hard. But, oh, this is working so good. And I'll show you guys what we're doing here. So, let's set this up for you. This is a very picky little setup here. It's very nice though. I'm very proud of it. It's very compact. So you put your thing down, you got to hit it to make sure that it's pulling up, out. You got to put a servo in it. If you like it, you got to put a servo in it. And then you got to filter out, and we're doing blacklift, so we're just not taking the seeds. Got to make sure it ignores redstone so that it just turns on. And now we will do our turtle stuff. Whoops. Dang it. I'm really bad at this. It's really kind of driving me crazy. And like having to like do it around with all this like sound, it's starting to like kind of make me go insane. And startup. And I know you can do this like on a computer and like copy stuff, and I tried to do it and I couldn't figure it out. So I was just whatever. Dot dig down. Dig down one. So we have him dig down one. So that means he's digging down one below him. Turtle dot place down one. And this means he's going to place down whatever is in the first spot of his inventory, which is right here. Then he'll sleep for one tick. That's about all it takes to get the stuff to grow. And that's it. And he just repeats that. Put that on startup so that he will just do that whenever he starts, so that if anything happens to the server or whatever, I won't have to go and redo all this. When you reboot him, and if you don't got a cursor, it means he's doing work. Give him his seeds, and he's going. And are you sucking everything out? You sure are, son. And that's it, guys. That's the top here. Water coming in the back, bone meal coming in the top, as per usual with the fertilizers. And I'll show you the underside here. Ooh. So what we're doing here is we got a big kind of tank of jet fuel, which is where we're exporting our fuel to. And this way we save on export buses. This way we don't have to export to every single one of these. We can just export to the one tank, and then these fuel lines will take it out. And each one is being run by one microturbine at an 8 times speed CVT, and that's it, guys. That is it. And this is tileable one way. You can see. Get out of here. It's starting to get a little framey in here. I don't know, but I think this is a pretty lowish lag though. But this is crazy. Like, this is insane. It'll miss it every once in a while. Sometimes it'll miss, but it's pretty good about getting it most of the time. And we're just gonna tile it on down here, and I think what we're gonna do with the nether stuff is each little nether farm is going to have its own little output. It's not going to feed right into the me like this. It's going to feed into its own little crafting station. 2 little crafting stations, 1 for each. So that's what we're going to do. This is taking me a while. Having to write the program every single time and configure. This is a very dense little thing we got going here. But it is bowler. This is boss. I have never seen another magic farm as prolific as this. Seriously. I'm going to blow up the internets with this when I start posting this, guys. Watch out, Reddit! But alright, guys. We will be back when we'll probably finish this off camera. And I'm not sure what we'll be back, because so far this episode is not too long. We've only about 10 minutes in here, so yeah, maybe we'll finish this up, and I will see you guys in a second. Alright, guys, we are back, and holy cow, look at this thing going. It's incredible. I can't believe it. Having a little problem sometimes when looks like it's all going good now. Sometimes it seems like it doesn't. Oops. Well, it definitely eats my frames, but that's to be expected. Come on, get me up here. But sometimes it will. The plants will break. Not the plants, but the turtle. They won't be running the program right, and I'll have to reset the turtle. But it seems like it's going okay, and I think if it really becomes a problem, I could switch to wireless turtles and then control them all with one computer and then just turn it on and off, and that would be an option. But yeah, look at this thing go. That's crazy. Just lots and lots of stuff. Let's look at our stuff. Oh yeah, look at how good our frames are now. Very nice. Something's not loading in. Okay, so... Oh. So... We're at this point, we're bottlenecking on our ability to take this stuff out. So let's pull it. Let's get it going. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you just need oh gosh, it's so much. So much stuff. I'll let that run a little bit. Let's go take a look at let's take a look at the fluids here. Oh, 147. Let's see how long it takes us to get a kilobucket. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this jet fuel. I mean, that's so much jet fuel. I wish I had a real tank. I really wish that dynamic tanks thing would have worked. Okay. So I don't think there's any reason. Yeah, we're getting like 1 kilobucket every like 20, 30 seconds. There's like, we don't need that. Maybe if we get a really big something going, but right now we just do not need that much. So we were bottlenecking on tar, and you were just, what, at 21k? How about our netherrack dust? Let's see how that's doing. Ooh, yeah, we're down on that. Not getting a lot of it in either. Yeah, it's so hard because it just seems like the network favors one of the two places, because I am sending the nether essence to the netherrack dusk and to the soul sand assembly, and it just feels like it's favoring the soul sand because we got tons of tar. See, look at that. We got 5. We're making way more soul. This is making me mad. We need to go see what's going on. Maybe we could fix this somehow. Let's get over there. These things always put you in the ground. You just gotta fly. So you're the soul sand. I mean, you're getting some. Oh, you're getting plenty. I don't know why you're... Well, it seems like it's going okay. Huh. What are you? The blaze rods. I thought I was getting more blaze than that. That's okay. That's good enough. So yeah, that's how these little eye works, is I have it linked to this one, to one of these guys here, and this is the one to my other place. Yeah, pretty handy. Doesn't seem to cause as much laggy lag as the portal gun does. Yeah, we don't need to be running that wide open. I am going to get in there. Let's go back out, and I'm going to do another quick test, because I thought that this kind of wasn't going to work, because I was kept having to reset the stuff, because the... Oh, see, this one's not working. And there's one over there not working. This whole line is not... It was working a second ago, I swear. See, yeah, we're going to have to do something about that. That just makes me sad. It was working fine a second ago. Maybe I'm just not going to... Until I can really figure out... I think, yeah, a wireless... Having these all be wireless turtles... And then just shutting them down when I'm going to leave might be something to do. Because, I mean, it's not like I need to run this thing full time. Like, seriously. Even though I kind of do, just because there's fuel. It's consuming fuel. But let's see. So these two... I'm going to... relog and see what happened. Well, one of the ones that was broken is started again, so maybe it's just like they're just gonna fluctuate. I guess that's tolerable. I can take that. That's kind of bad. There's like 3 of them in there that aren't running. Well, it's okay. I mean, it's not like we're making way more than we need to anyway. Man, I also wish it wasn't so dang glitchy like this. All that stuff. Well, that's okay. I think the wireless would still be something that I think would be wise. Oh, yeah. You can really get a good perspective there on how quick it's going. Yeah, well, we'll take it. We'll take it. It was going to have to be good enough. I don't know what we're going to do with all this jet fuel. God, I don't even know what I could do. What's something I don't know something that I can dump a ridiculous amount of rotorcraft power into. I do have one plan, and I guess I'll tell you guys about that now. It's a me thing, and it's cool. Molecular. Let's just look unapplied. So yeah, it's part of this guy. Where is he? Where is he? The Me Assembler. So the Me Assembler is this multi-block structure that you build out of these containment walls, heat vents, and crafting CPUs, and there's also a pattern provider. Something like that. I never figured out what this grindstone does. I think it might turn the Certus into something. Maybe it's like a pulverizer. But so you build it, and you can build it at varying sizes. And the bigger you build it, the more obviously the more powerful it is. And what this thing does is it crafts things for you. You program in a recipe, and you stick it in there, and it can program it. And you go into your Me, and if you don't have any of that item, it'll say craft, and you can click it, and it'll tell you how much you want it to make. And depending on how many of these crafting CPUs you got in it, will determine how fast it can do it, and the amount of pattern providers will be how many different, how much stuff you can add to it, how many recipes you can put into it. So I think obviously we're going to have to build one of those, but just absolutely monstrous. Just because we have so much of this jet fuel. And we're going to have, and I think that'll be a good thing, to just have kind of just hook up like 8 gas turbines to our Me, just so that we don't really have to ever think about our Me shutting down ever again. Because this thing, like you just saw, I mean, I guess that wasn't really accurate at the rate at which we're producing the fuel, because that wasn't we're turning that on with lots of resources backlogged. But if we were running it just wide open, God, I don't know. I'm almost certain we could power probably 32 gas turbines with this. Pretty close. Pretty close to half a stack, I think. Because, I mean, we're doing lots of micros. You know, there's quite a few micro. Each one of these is a micro turbine that takes jet fuel. But we're just coming out very, very positive. This is crazy. I think once I get this refined, I'm absolutely going to maybe do a tutorial on this because this is a nice little machine. I'm quite proud of this. I've seen, like I said, I was looking really hard at the Magic Crops automating, and a lot of it is just people, you doing lily pads of fertility, all those things that up the tick, the chance of growth per tick. And I don't think people realize that these fertilizers hit the Magic Crops, because this seems pretty dang fast. When you got something growing in like a second, I think you're pretty much capped out there. So yeah, we're gonna cut here, guys. My name is Gog. This has been Feed the Beast Monster Pack. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.